Hey y'all. Alright, so my baby is sleeping, but I think she's gonna wake up soon, so we're gonna bang out this weekly reading for the Divine Feminine real quick. And then going about our day. So, I'm going to shuffle the deck just a couple of times to get that energy flowing. And then lay some cards out, yeah? As usual, 7 cards, 1 for each day of the week. Nothing complicated whatsoever. Okay. We've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. All right, I like that. I think that looks good. I like that. We're gonna do that. Okay, so for Sunday, we have the 4 of Swords. Make sure that's right side up. 4 of Swords. So we've got some recovery, mental recovery, mental healing as well for Monday. The 3 of Swords, yikes. All right, so it's like a regression. So we got that healing, and then something brings us back into that experience of betrayal. For Tuesday, because we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Queen of Wands, Thursday, the 9 of Swords, there's something stuck in my teeth, y'all. I'm trying to get it out. For Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the 9 of Pentacles. Friday, 3 of Wands. Yeah, 3 of Wands. And then Saturday, Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this is looking a little rocky in the middle of the week. I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't really mean anything until we actually clarify. So let's do that. All right, so for Sunday with that 4 of Swords, first clarifying card is the Knight of Wands. Second clarifying card is the 5 of Pentacles. And the third clarifying card is the 3 of Cups. Okay, so I don't blame you for this. This is my fault, okay? I was supposed to post last week's weekly reading for the Divine Feminine, and I did not because some technical difficulties. But in your reading for last week, I divined, I guess, that you shouldn't wait for other people to start a project or do something, right? And it seems like did you actually go through with your plans? King of Cups, yeah, you did. Okay. Oh, so it's those other people. King of Pentacles. Okay, so if you didn't wait for those people or person to come through, and you handled it yourself, now those people are butthurt because it's like, well, why couldn't you wait for me, and I would have helped you out, you know, I got you, girl, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. That's all they're doing, just chit-chatting, right? They just chatting. But it seems like they are kind of butthurt now that you actually decided to do things for yourself. For Monday, we have the 3 of Swords. First clarifying card is the Seven of Swords. Why do you have so many swords in your reading, my loves? Second clarifying card, the Page of Wands. And the third clarifying card is the Magician. So if you've recently started something new, good job, right? It's probably something you've been putting off for a while, maybe, or you've been hoping to get to it, or blah, 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 or whatever. For whatever reason, you just didn't get to it until now. You have to, like, accept that in order to maintain things that you want, you need to move differently. You need to act differently, do things in a different manner, right? Page of Wands. And you need to let go of this idea that you can be you and people are supposed to accept you no matter what, because it's false, right? People treat you the way you act. So if you act like someone who is irrespectable, then that's how they will treat you. That's how people treat you, right? Beyond that, if you want to live a certain lifestyle and you expect the universe to just give it to you without doing any of the effort or putting in any of the work or embodying any of those traits and habits and energies and frequencies, then it's like you'll never get it, because the universe is a mirror. So if you are like displaying traits of a lifestyle or habits of a lifestyle that you no longer want or no longer want to lead, then, but also simultaneously longing for better, then you will never receive better if you do not do better. You know what I mean? Like, it starts with you, okay? Time in the universe catches up to you. The change begins with self, okay? So if you want your reality to continue reflecting self in a more positive manner, then you need to be a more positive self, right? So boom, that's what that's talking about. Five of Swords. You don't like me saying this to you. Oh well. All right, for Tuesday, that is the Queen of Wands. We have first clarifying card, the Six of Wands. Second clarifying card is the Three of Pentacles. And the third clarifying card is Transformation, Death. Alrighty. You actually, having watched this video, you'll begin to implement what it is I'm explaining to you after we end this session. And it'll work for you in the long run. The World, ending of a chapter, and the beginning of the beginning of a new chapter. I didn't fumble with the cards or anything like that. They just pulled out back to back. The World is the last major arcana, and the Fool is the first major arcana, and they were back to back. Just like that. So that's you actually taking in what I'm saying and then doing it and it working in your favor. All right, so for Wednesday, we have the Nine of Swords. First clarifying card is Strength. Second clarifying card is the Nine of Cups. And the third clarifying card is the Chariot. Okay, so if you're the kind of woman who lets people do things for her, and you decided to start doing things for yourself, Yes, it is stressful. Yes, you have to stay on top of things, but this is what you asked for. It's like you made your bed, so lay in it. You wanted to be on your own, doing your own thing, so live that lifestyle. And I think you really realize what it is you're getting into as the week progresses, right? For Thursday, we have the Nine of Pentacles. First clarifying card is the Hangman. Second clarifying card is the Queen of Cups. And the third clarifying card is the Tower. Okay, so if you are looking for security, which is not a bad thing, stop being nice to everybody. Queen of Cups, it's like she's the doormat of all of the queens, in my opinion. It's like it's one thing to feed other people when you have like a table full of food. But if you got your little plate and you're allowing people to eat off of your plate without any regard for you, then you are doing it wrong, okay? By all means, help your community, help the people around you, be supportive, whatnot. I agree with that. I support it, just not at your detriment. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to cut your leg off to feed the village. All right, and I think that's something that you realize. Temperance as the week moves through. For Friday, we have the Three of Wands. Woo, half the deck almost slid out my hands, man. All right, for Friday, first clarifying card on top of that Three of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords. Second clarifying card is the Lovers. And third clarifying card is the Knight of Swords. You find a bit of conflict with this reading because it goes against what you believe to be right. But are you right? Two of Wands. And what plan is that? Page of Cups. Are you going to do what you want to do anyway? So do that. Listen, this is your life, not mine. So if you think that I'm wrong, word. I hope you don't fuck it up. Ooh, and we've got two cards. So Nine of Wands, King of Swords. So if this is about a dude and you think I'm wrong, word. I hope I am. And it works out for you. If it's not about a guy and it's about like an endeavor or a project or something like that, then again, I hope it works out and I hope I'm not wrong. For Saturday, that Knight of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles. First clarifying card, second clarifying card. Got two cards out. The Devil and the Four of Cups. And then final clarifying card, because those came out together. The Ten of Cups. Oh, excuse me, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. But I'm not wrong. The Emperor. And I am an Aries, by the way. So this is my major arcana card. The Emperor. Yeah, I'm not wrong. So go through your emotions. Learn your lesson. And then I promise I won't tell you I told you so. The Moon. Yeah, so it seems like for you, Divine Feminine, this week is about you accepting that you cannot bring the ghetto into higher, better, more classier, well, like living styles, honestly speaking. I don't know how to word that. It's like you just yeah, you just can't be ghetto anymore, to put it lightly. No, to put it plainly, the ghetto-ness isn't working. So if you want to live a better life, then you need to do better things, live a better quality life. And then you'll try to hold on to what it is you think you know, and then realize that it's not working for you and that you need a hard pivot, right? Which is what I'm telling you to do now. So you can either listen to me and save yourself that heartache, or go through the motions and maybe not. You never know, right? But it seems like I am not wrong, and you just have to learn a lesson for yourself. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. And this is the all-knowing, your intuition, falling more into like a spiritual practice, right? So follow your intuition on this one. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Okay, so follow your intuition. If you think it'll lead to success, then word, I support you. Just know that there will be challenges along the road. 5 of Wands, okay? With that being said, that brings this reading to an end. If this has resonated with you and you would like your own weekly reading or any other kind of reading, you can hit me up on AKN Tarot. You can hit me up on Instagram at AKN Tarot. Right? Be sure to like the like button, share the share button, subscribe the subscribe button, and comment in the comment section below, please. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Any form of engagement. You can even dislike the video. All right? You can dislike it if you want to. It's the engagement that matters to me. Okay? I appreciate it all. I would like to thank you for taking the time to sit with me today. And that's it. I love you. Bye.